Friends, throughout world history, many kings came and went. But only a few transformed the world forever with their power, intelligence, and decisions. Alexander the Great, a name that even the dust of time could not erase. A commander who, in just 11 years, achieved what others couldn't in centuries. His life teaches us today that with dreams, hard work, and courage, nothing is impossible. But the question is, how can an ordinary person achieve such monumental success? Is it just with a sword and an army? No, friends, the secret to his success lies in his 10 timeless principles. Principles that, if you or anyone else adopts, no force in the world can stop you from succeeding. Friends, stay with this video until the end because today you'll learn the great secrets of Alexander the Great's success. 1. Great vision and high ambition. Alexander's greatest strength was his dream. He wasn't someone who dreamed small like ordinary people. He believed he was born to change the world. For him, conquering land wasn't enough. He wanted to create a new world, a system where East and West would unite under one empire. Friends, when your dreams are big, obstacles on the path seem small. This vision inspired his soldiers even in the toughest battles, turning every defeat into victory. The lesson? Don't limit your dreams. The bigger your vision, the greater your place in the world. 2. Mastery in strategy and innovation. Alexander wasn't just powerful, he was intelligent. From childhood, he learned philosophy, science, and military strategy from great teachers like Aristotle. He knew wars weren't won with swords alone but with the mind. He used battlefield strategies that were incomprehensible to others at the time, like the phalanx formation, swift cavalry attacks, and exploiting the enemy's weaknesses. Most importantly, he adapted his strategies to every new enemy and terrain. This flexibility was his greatest strength. Friends, success comes to those who know how to adapt to changing times and turn situations in their favor. 3. Leading by example and setting the standard. Alexander wasn't just a king who gave orders, he was a soldier. He fought at the forefront of his army, took wounds, but never retreated. His courage made his soldiers feel their king was with them, fighting alongside them, never leaving them alone. This is why his soldiers were willing to sacrifice their lives for him, unafraid to leap into fire for his cause. The lesson? A true leader stands at the front, leading by example, not issuing orders from a safe distance. 4. Smart diplomacy. Friends, winning hearts is also winning wars. Alexander won the hearts of the empires he conquered. He respected their cultures, learned their languages, adopted their traditions, and forged alliances with influential families to turn enemies into friends. This is why his empire saw less rebellion and more loyalty. Friends, success isn't just about winning battles but also about winning hearts. 5. Resilience and never giving up. Alexander traveled thousands of miles in his lifetime, through scorching deserts, treacherous mountains, raging rivers, and ruthless enemies, yet he never lost courage. He taught his soldiers that challenges are temporary, but greatness is eternal. His resilience and patience made him stronger in every battle. Friends, the lesson is that when challenges try to break you, remember they're only there to make you stronger. 6. Building a strong team and instilling trust. Alexander always surrounded himself with intelligent, loyal, and brave people. His generals, like Ptolemy and Seleucus, weren't just his friends but warriors who turned his dreams into reality. He gave his team full trust and respected their decisions, which turned his army into a formidable unit capable of facing any challenge. The lesson? Success comes to those who stand by their team and empower them with trust. 7. Learning from every experience. For Alexander, every battle was a lesson. He learned whether he won or lost. When he faced elephants for the first time in India and encountered difficulties, he changed his army's formation and used those elephants to his advantage in the next battle. This habit of learning made him better every day and rendered him invincible. Friends, every moment in life is a chance to learn. Success belongs to those who never stop learning. 8. Fearless yet calculated risk-taking. Alexander's greatest quality was his bravery, but he wasn't reckless. He made bold decisions but always with preparation. Whether crossing deserts or attacking the heart of an enemy, he never took a step without a plan. These calculated risks were the secret to his every success. Friends, to achieve greatness, learn to make bold decisions, but always with careful thought. 9. Never compromising on dreams. Alexander had one principle: win everything or nothing. He didn't believe in middle grounds. He dedicated his life to turning his dreams into reality and taught the world that nothing is impossible. That's why his name still lives in the pages of history. Friends, the lesson is to stay loyal to your dreams, no matter how tough the path. 10. Valuing time and using it wisely. Alexander knew time was his most valuable weapon. He never waited, always made timely decisions, acted swiftly, and gave the enemy no chance to recover. His ability to seize time and use it to his advantage was the biggest reason for his success. Friends, the lesson is that those who value time achieve the greatest victories in life.